my back to you now.
Have you ever considered changing your name to Evangeline?
You know,
I am considering it.
I'm sorry, darling.
You like it so much better that way,
no,
right?
I know it. It's just the first time I say it, I'm stuck with it for the rest of my life.
Well, it's also, I think it's, you know, I think Evangeline is more a Canadian expression or pronunciation of the name, because here everyone wants to call me Evangeline.
Is that right? And what do you prefer?
My name. Evangeline.
Well, there's a lot going on in your life. You got a lot of things going. As I understand it, Lost has been picked up for the next 100 years. At least. What show gets picked up for 3 years in advance?
Isn't that the greatest thing? We have, not only do we have job security for 3 years, we also know that there's an out.
Yes.
You know,
right.
there's no trapped in it for the next 13 years.
Do you really have job security on Lost? Do you know what's happening? Couldn't you all be devoured by that dinosaur at any time?
She's absolutely right.
It's the dinosaur that I'm always living in perpetual fear of.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the others or anything like that. No, I think that the show has established that there is nobody that is safe. There's nobody that's outside of harm's reach. And so obviously there isn't the job security that you would have in, say, Friends, if they told you you were running for another 3 years. Unless they started putting dinosaurs in Friends' apartment.
Yeah.
That might change.
But as the hot girl, you have to feel slightly more confident than the others, don't you?
Am I the hot girl?
Yes, you are. And you know you are.
I
And they
think
need
there's a
men
lot.
to watch the show, and you look good in that bikini. They're not going to kill you off. Come on.
Right, but there's a lot of hot girls on our show.
You know, but incidentally, you're on this island. There's not a store in sight. Where did that bikini come from?
If you noticed, which hopefully you didn't because it means you're looking too hard, I was wearing the same pair of underwear in that scene as I was in the pilot.
Oh.
That's continuity for you.
Wow. And do you maintain that through all the episodes?
Every day they set my trailer with the same pair of underwear and the same bra.
Oh, my gosh. How
The wardrobe budget must be very small.
Who does your laundry?
They take very good care of us.
I'll bet they do. So now you're all set for 3 years there, and now this summer you're making your movie.
I'm so excited.
And I'm very impressed with your co-star in the movie.
Thank you very
John
much.
Malkovich, who is one heck of an actor.
An amazing actor.
I can't believe this. I find it hard to believe. This is your very first movie?
Well, let's be very specific now.
Okay.
My very first movie, I played a corpse for about 2 minutes in Long Weekend.
Okay, that counts.
That counts, but this is my very first speaking role in a film.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, that's and I am so excited. I'm filming it this summer, and we're going to be filming. It's 3 different production companies: a French one, an American one, and a Canadian one. And the 3 leading actors are French, American, and Canadian. So it's kind of ideal for me. I wanted something that would be sweet and simple, and yet beautiful and poignant. And obviously, working with John Malkovich is a huge honor.
Yeah, it's
Yes, he's a very interesting guy.
Very interesting.
He's kind of intriguing. Sometimes some people might be intimidated by him.
You know, I went for dinner with him the other night, and I was wildly impressed with his wine knowledge.
No kidding.
He is so educated in the art of wine. When I sat down to the table, he'd already ordered a bottle of wine, and that was a huge relief to me, being an ex-server and an ex-bartender. People tend to look to me to order the wine for the table.
Sure.
So I got there, and he had already ordered the wine, and it was one of the best red wines I've ever tasted, and so immediately he was in my good books.
Has he
He's really worried about being in my good books.
has he seen you on Lost?
I have no idea.
I think he'd enjoy it.
I would venture to guess that he's not a huge TV watcher. I don't know where I get that feeling from.
No, you're probably right. No, you're absolutely right. He doesn't watch TV.
I doubt it somehow.
So what do you guys talk about?
Yeah, a whole dinner with Malkovich? What did you talk about?
Well, we had a few other people there. We had some of the producers from the film, and you know, we talked about France, and we talked about wine, and we talked about a bunch of different things. All 4 of us at the table could speak French.
Oh, how
which is
great.
very fun.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to be probably speaking a little bit of French in the film, and that'll be my first time speaking French on camera, which is nerve-wracking when it's your first time speaking in a full feature film. So it's going to be a challenge, but it's going to be really fun and exciting.
Do you speak Canadian, too?
I speak Canadian. I say Evangeline, not Evangeline.
Whoa, wow. Right back in a moment with Evangeline. Well, all right, back to Lost. Now, do we know where we're going with this series? I mean, 3 more years on the island?
You know what?
Can we all take it?
I have to tell you, I have never been so excited about the show before, and the finale of this season is the biggest reveal we've ever given ever in the history of Lost.
The reveal of what? What is haunting this island? What is bothering everybody?
I can't tell you that. If I told you what the reveal is, it wouldn't be a reveal.
No, but I mean, is it a dinosaur?
It is. It's a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur. Everybody says.
No, but it is actually a reveal that tells you where the next 3 seasons are going to take us. Oh. And it is so exciting, and it's such a payoff for any of you fans out there who are like, all right, if you're anything like me, you were thinking, if it's purgatory, if it's a dream, I'm walking. I am furious, and I didn't want to think that I had worked 6 years on a show to find out that I was a figment of someone's imagination. And the reveal is so satisfying, it's so juicy and good.
So it's not purgatory, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much been ruled out.
Yeah, no, for a long time, I thought for sure they were in purgatory. Yeah. I'm like, this is it.
You can eliminate purgatory, okay, and you can eliminate the dinosaur.
All right,
it's not a dinosaur.
I'm not quitting on the dinosaur until I see it with my own eyes, because I had a feeling I saw a shadow once.
I know.
And it looked like a dinosaur.
I know.
What else could make that kind of a shadow?
It's not a dinosaur.
She's tough. Malkovich has got his hands full. I don't care how scary he is.
He's met his match.
So you're a happy duck. Well, you must be glad to get off the island. Do you suffer from island fever? We've got some people here from Hawaii in our audience. But don't you get that, what do they call it, rock fever?
Island fever. I am a huge sufferer of island fever. And I know.
Stop it now.
You are a sun worshiper.
I've been trying to get us to move this show to Hawaii since I got here.
I know. Well, I am not a sun worshiper. I am not. I love the city. I love the skyscrapers. I love efficiency. Efficiency is something I value. And Hawaii, though beautiful, aloha is not efficient.
Oh, it's efficient enough for me, honey. Yes.
Aloha. What about Melikaliki Maka?
Or Kamehameha or Mahalo.
Do I know
None of them
Hawaiian?
are efficient.
Very good.
Well, it's a slower pace.
It is.
People are not rushed. They're not aggravated. They're not
Yeah,
annoyed.
but I'm always on a caffeine high.
Oh, are you?
That's really difficult
With
when
that
you're always
delicious
on a caffeine high.
Well, everything's going your way. So this summer you'll do the movie. You'll come back for 3 more years on Lost. We're not going to worry about you anymore.
My life is good. I can't complain.
If I could just say goodbye to Evangeline. Did I get it? I got it. Good luck, darling.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. So good to see you again.
Jen Hill, Grandma Murphy, coming up next on Heroes.